Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to today's Bitcoin update. Thank you so much for the 15,000 subscribers. Now it's time to move to bigger picture. We gotta move to 16Ks and whatnot. So get ready for Bitcoin to actually come down to $18,000. I'm getting pretty satisfied and convinced here that Bitcoin is finally ready to go to 18,000. Now it's not really a good idea to be very overconfident, but this is gonna be trading one-on-one once again with me and you, and especially now that I'm reaching that 15,000 subs, it's really making me even way more pumped at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna remove all the charts. Let's talk about Bitcoin from the very beginning once again, and this is gonna be interesting. So by beginning, go back to BLX and open up the very long term chart for Bitcoin right now. I do see Bitcoin in a huge trouble right now, right here, right now. So let's zoom out of the chart of BLX, and BLX has lost a very important trend line, right? So you do have this touch right here, you did have that touch right over there, and you had this touch right over here. This is a line that has been respected for the past 11 years, ever since Bitcoin was created, and that's kind of a little bit ugly right now on a monthly time frame, and that's the reason why losing a trend line like this itself tells me that Bitcoin is really interested to come down to even $13,000 and $9,000 and $8,000, if you want to put it that way. And if you just look at Bitcoin right now on a monthly time frame, you just see Bitcoin putting in a very good looking bear flag to continue to this technical target of perhaps $9,000. $8,000. I just see a nice, beautiful bear flag being printed, and it just shows $8,500. I do believe Bitcoin does want to go down there somewhere down the road. Okay, I could be totally wrong, and the only way to be wrong is to actually go back up and break $46,000. To me personally, when Bitcoin does actually break $46,000, that really speaks a lot. That really talks a lot, and I do believe that's the point, that's the whole break point, of going back up for a bull run. Right now, I'm not saying you're going to have to wait for $46,000 to happen. You can trade the daily time frame in between and the 4-hour time frame in between, but I'm just giving you the icing on the cake of actually starting a valid bull run is to go back up and not actually go to 46,000 and still stay below that line. Do you get it? You have to cross this line as well. So that means you have to cross it as soon as you can, and cross it and backtest and then continue higher, because you don't want to go to $46,000 and you're still below this line, right? This is a trend line, because at the end of the day, if you do go to 46,000 or 52,000 and you are still hitting your head on that resistance line, it's meaningless. You might be rejected and fall down. Now anyway, that's just the monthly, and I want to bring in the EMA and look at this bloody EMA. Look at how badly of a rejection this is, right? It speaks volume for itself. Look at the 10 and the 20 crossing. Look at the 55 acting badly. Look at the three black crows right here. Just tell me why Bitcoin cannot go down. I'm saying it's gonna go down because I have reasons it's gonna go down. Can it go up later? Of course, be my guest and invalidate the patterns. I'm ready for that, because I'm always ready. I'm always prepared for anything. I'm prepared for something worse, which I'm talking right now, and then I'm prepared for something great that can actually happen in the future as well. That's pretty much my take about it. I do see on so many for so many different reasons this one going down. Let's talk about DXY once again, because it's been a while. We haven't talked about DXY. And look at how bloody bullish DXY really is. DXY is about to come to 118. It's a technical target, ladies and gentlemen. It's a technical target, and you look at this monthly retest. Look at this monthly double bottoms that you're putting for DXY, and I've been predicting DXY down here at this double bottom. This one played out. I told you Bitcoin is going to be bad because of that DXY. You have a bigger one on the monthly. Look at that one. Look at that one. DXY is bullish to go up to 118, and you can see it is about to do that. Maybe Next month it just shoot up and meet the technical target. Maybe in the next 2 months it shoot up and meet the technical target. Just look at that beautiful double bottom you have on a monthly time frame. You broke it out, you went for the retest, and then boom, you're looking to move up to that technical target. It's incredible. It's mind blowing what DXY is doing. And if you don't know what the relationship between Bitcoin and DXY really is that Bitcoin, when it actually dumps, DXY is moving up, and the DXY is more related to the dollar. It's US dollar currency index. If you go up to the top left of your screen, you're going to see US dollar currency index. So there is relationship between the dollar and the Bitcoin, right? From here, however, what is it for you? What is the benefit of all this happening? Well, everything is a benefit for you. You get better prices, you get Bitcoin at better prices. And I do believe that when we reach this technical target up here, this could be the end of the run here, and it could actually cool down and fall down and go for a bear market, and that's where Bitcoin is absolutely going to shoot to the moon. So we're going to talk about DXY back to back again and again, and let's actually fall back to the Bitcoin chart itself, the main troublemaker, right? The main guy that is screaming trouble out there in the business. So here we are, and this is what I'm looking at on the daily time frame right now. So number one, there are a few things on the daily that I can actually talk about. And yesterday I talked about how back in 15th of January all the way up to May, you did have this consolidation, huge consolidation, went up, came down like this, consolidated like that, and then moved to the downside, consolidated for a month, and then it went down, another consolidation and a bear flag made, and perhaps you're moving down. The bigger picture for Bitcoin remains a downtrend, right? It's a downtrend ever since 69,000, down, sideways, down, another sideways, perhaps another down. All right, it does make sense to me. It makes perfect sense. You're still in a downtrend. You've never ever broken out of it yet. So this pattern that I talked about before, so this one right here, this sideways came down, this one came down. The current situation, as I spoke yesterday, is that you are somewhere here. This is where you are. The current situation is what you're looking forward to, because you did consolidate like this and move up. You consolidated like this and then move up. You came down and you print in that bear flag. You came down and you're printing in that bear flag. All that is left is something like this to happen, and you're going to see something like that to happen. So if history was to repeat by itself, okay, and the same exact scenario happened, and we have the same exact drop to the downside, I'm actually going to duplicate everything and click this one from there to there and from here to here. And if we do the same exact scenario again here, if it happens like this from there, then you're looking for Bitcoin to actually drop to $13,573, right? So that's number one clue that we have. I'm actually going to put this pattern on the side here, and now let's talk about what we have. Now, a very quick recap is the following, right? Bitcoin was on a rising wedge, right? Broke out of the rising wedge just like that. So this one right here, this was where the breakout really happened. A retest to the upside, got rejected, came down. The technical target remains 19,241. Now, to me personally, my take is the following, that you have already put in a bear flag, and that bear flag is in play right now, and it's about to actually take Bitcoin to $18,000. So look at that, right? So this is how to me the bear flag really looks like, and you've already broken out of it, and you pretty much have retested that bear flag as well. So you're doing nothing more than look at this, okay? In the beginning it was inside the flag, you broke to the downside, you went up, you're finding retest and rejection right now. As a matter of fact, if you notice one more thing, Bitcoin has a very, very big resistance right over here. Look at that. If I do zoom in right there, Bitcoin is rejected very, very badly with that vertical line that I just draw right now, because you do have rejection number one right over there, you do have rejection number two right over here, you do have this rejection right over there again, You do have another rejection right over here again. You try to cross up, made a wick, closed right there. Again, you're finding rejection right over here. So there are good chances that, weekend is around the corner. Tomorrow is Saturday. So my take is that from tomorrow we start to see the market dumping finally to go all the way to $18,000. Now it doesn't really stop there. It doesn't really stop there. Let's remove some of these drawings and let's talk about what will happen after you go to $18,000. Okay, previously, I told you on a monthly time frame that's going to be really, really bad, and I do want to see how the monthly closing is. So we do have how many days? 4 more days for the monthly closing, and look at this daily trend line. Okay, so that's the daily trend line right here, and that actually indicates Bitcoin is going to drop next month as well. So this is going to be your first support, second support, third support. Come down to $18,000, which is a technical target, because if I take the flagpole from there to there, and this is where you're breaking out right now, this is your technical target, 18,000, right? So when you come down to 18,000, you're losing this trend line again. That's the trend line you've lost. So there are good chances you come down here and next month you actually go back up to $20,000, get rejected at $20,000, and then boom, from here it's a journey all the way down to maybe 8,000, maybe $14,000, and that's something we're going to talk about when this scenario plays out. However, invalidation happens for me when Bitcoin actually comes back up and break this rising wedge, and that means $24,000 to $25,000 is a place of invalidation, and this is where my views can start to change to move higher. Unless that is not happening, guys, my view is strictly down to $18,000, and that's pretty much it. I cannot stress enough, and I'm gonna see you the next one. I love this.